you're feeling over your life, whatever losses there have been this year, whether it's death of a loved one, job loss, bad divorce, breakup, betrayal by a friend you thought was your ace spoon coon, loss of jobs, wrestling with emptiness, issue about jobs downsizing, a loss of dreams. Tragedy sometimes just gets up and slaps us in our face. So these moments are time to say whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, it's okay. There's no need to apologize to anyone that you don't want to go to holiday parties. You may not honor the holidays. That may not be part of your tradition. The nights are longer, it's colder. There's a challenge so often, especially during the end of the year. We start to feel feelings that may feel foreign and strange. So, in this season of personal and communal and global losses, there's been so many with school shootings and prices being exorbitant and just all the tensions and stresses. Remember to breathe. Inhale, hold, and then exhale slowly. So, one way to begin to cope with loss and grief is to be aware of it. Sometimes we are in such pain, and pain has become a comfort, a constant, that we're not even aware that we have options. We do have options. And again, the first option is to take a look, to get quiet. Am I in pain? Am I feeling bad? Am I overeating? Am I drinking compulsively? Am I spending compulsively? These will be signs that something is not okay. So that's the first thing, to be aware that something is not okay. And then to reach out for help. There are many, many programs. There are many faith leaders. There are many counselors who are available to offer support. So as grief hits us, it's real. Even if our loved one transitioned 10 years ago, that doesn't mean that we won't feel pain around the holidays. So whatever you're feeling is okay. Because sometimes grief is part of tragedy, because tragedy it feels like it hijacked our lives, that we woke up and what the world, what happened? What's going on? What do I do? How can I feel and continue to go on? Because grief can feel so overwhelming. It can feel like it's smothering us. Sometimes we feel like we can't get out of the bed. We feel like a robot. Again, awareness says number one, something is off, something is troubling me. And to know that this is normal, it's okay. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, that's part of the grief process. Sometimes we're aware of it, sometimes we're not. But with most losses, including loss of dreams, always wanted to be married, never happened. Wanted to be an Olympic athlete, never happened. Wanted to star on Broadway, never happened. Wanted to own my own home, never happened. These are dreams that haven't happened. So these also are losses. So, number one, recognize loss is real and that grief is a natural response, is a healthy response. And when we respond, it's important to look at our mental, our emotional, our spiritual, and physical selves, because all those components of ourself need support as we deal with loss and grief. Number two, grief is personal. It can also be communal. Some things are intergenerational. And it's important that we observe and that we work to get some support so that we can change our behaviors. Number three, what people think or say about us is really not our business. So if people say, well, you ought to get over it, that's their opinion. And people have a right to their opinion. We don't have to buy into it. We don't have to go to every fight we're invited to. So if people just say, get over it, know that that's not a person that you might want to be around in this season. Number three, holidays can be very stress filled. They can be exhausting. With the hurry and flurry of people buying gifts and going here, there, and yon, it's okay to stay home. And if we're at an event and it's gotten too noisy or it feels uncomfortable, it is okay to leave. Families are well meaning, but a lot of times they'll say inappropriate things or they don't understand, or out of their own sense of being uncomfortable, they sometimes try to push us away and want us to hurry up and get over it. Grief is not something we just get over. There are tools that we can have to help us live through it. And hopefully, at some point, we can know that we can live and it won't be as painful. So, the invitation is for you to find a safe space and to get some support. If you have a faith community or whatever your sense of higher power is, connect with that source and connect with people who support you and who will give you the space to be. Thank you for watching today, December 18th, as we talked about grief and how tragedy has hijacked our lives, it's almost taken our lives over. And know that we'll be up again on next two Wednesdays, Christmas Day and New Year's Day, 10 Eastern, 9 Central, 8 Mountain, and 7 Pacific. May you have hope. May you know love, and love is freedom, appreciation, compassion, communication, trust, and sincerity. And last, let us listen to the Spirit within for guidance. Let us listen for ourselves and work to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. And then listen to others who can support us in the journey. See you again next week, same time. Take care. God bless. Bye.